is cooking. The Rock says, The Rock says, The Rock says, The Rock. I hear voices in my head, they counsel me, they understand, they talk to me.
Right.
Thanks.
Hello and welcome to the AEW Wrestling Talk Show with Reese Jones, and for copyright reasons,
Sean Smith, also for copyright reasons, as we bring you our reactions to AEW's Double or Nothing.
yes, this past Saturday even,
Yes.
AEW brought to us Double or Nothing from Jacksonville, Florida at Daly's Palace.
And TIAA Bankfield Arena, which is the home to the Jacksonville Jaguars.
And we will get to why momentarily.
Yes, we will go on to the pre-show after you've made the buy-in.
This this show had 9 matches in total, and one of which took place on the pre-show, as just said, and that was to determine the number 1 contenders for the AEW World Tag Team Championship.
As best friends Chuck Taylor and Trent
took on Private Party
of Isaiah Kennedy and Mark Queen.
and I don't think it was a surprise outcome in the end,
No, I don't think so either.
after performing a strong 0 onto Queen.
Yep.
The winners of this match and the number 1 contenders for the AEW World Tag Team Championships are the best friends Chuck Taylor and Trent.
Yes.
Who
now
will-
we go on to a
who
very
will-
weird match.
Who will get their Tag Team Championship match when AEW comes at us for Fighter Fest, which was supposed to be in London. Thank you very much, COVID-19.
Yes, thank you, COVID-19, because we were going to have our first AEW show here in the United Kingdom, but unfortunately, as my colleague said, thanks to a certain pandemic, that will not be happening from the UK anymore.
So, the opening match of the night, which was the Casino Ladder match, aka a fusion of the Royal Rumble and the Money in the Bank ladder match.
Yes.
Now, there was a change made here.
That was made after we finished our recording of the AEW Double or Nothing pre-show.
Yes, due to an injury sustained on the episode of Dynamite that led up to Double or Nothing, Ray Phoenix, who was originally scheduled to be in this ladder match, was removed from this match
He was.
and replaced by Joey Janela.
Bad boy Joe Janela, but the first two individuals...
Yeah, whoa, let's run through the rules first.
Of course.
So this match works in that 2 of the superstars will start in the ring. Every 90 seconds, another one entered until all 9 superstars had entered the match. The first person to win this match was going to be the first person to climb the ladder and retrieve the casino chip hanging above the ring. That person would get a future AEW World Championship match cash in, aka Money in the Bank.
it? Pretty much.
So, let's go through this. The first two to enter the match were,
I believe, Scorpio Sky and Frankie Kazarian.
yes.
Yes.
Then we had Kip Sabian, who was accompanied by Penelope Ford, and Jimmy Havoc entered the match.
Yeah, after he was pretending to be an audience member because AEW are using their wrestlers to act as crowd.
So are the companies that must not be named, finally.
Took them long enough, but anyway, back to our match.
The fourth person to enter this match was Darby Allin.
The fifth person to enter this match was
Orange Cassidy.
Freshly Squeezed.
Sixth person in was Colt Cabana.
Yes, and I think next to enter the match was Luchasaurus.
Now, the seventh person in was the replacement Joey Janela.
Yep, and then I think it was Luchasaurus.
Yes, then there was a Luchasaurus at eighth, and then the ninth person was a mystery. That mystery turned out to be former Impact wrestler Brian Cage, who was accompanied by a person known for ECW and, again, a company that must not be named, Taz.
Yes, who is Brian Cage's new manager. Brian Cage would literally snap a ladder in half on his way to the ring.
Yes, but he would end up climbing a ladder and retrieving the poker chip to earn himself a AEW World Championship match. But here is where I think he made a big mistake.
Yeah.
He must not have watched enough Bleep Company matches because you do not, I repeat, you do not pre-announce when you're cashing in this opportunity because it tends to end badly.
Yes, because Brian Cage announced that at the next AEW pay-per-view, which is Fighter Fest, which again was due to be from the United Kingdom, thanks to COVID-19 for that, as Brian Cage will challenge Jon Moxley for the AEW World Championship.
Although AEW did not make it clear that this championship opportunity could be cast in at any point, any time, like a briefcase can.
Again, from a company who must not be named.
So, the second match on the card was MJF with Wardlow taking on Jungle Boy.
Yes, in a match that was interesting, shall we say.
You could say that.
Yeah, you could.
And ended, again, controversially.
Yeah.
But ended in a typical heel way.
Yeah.
Because he pinned the Jungle Boy after, how long was it? 17 minutes.
17 minutes, yes.
With a classic roll-up, holding onto the tights for extra leverage. Cheat.
With the winner of the match being MJF.
However, it does appear that he may be possibly rekindling his fins with an old friend / enemy of his who is in the next match.
Yes.
Because the next match was between Cody Rhodes / Cody,
Yeah.
who was going to be accompanied by Arn Anderson, And Lance Archer, who was going to be accompanied by Jake the Snake Roberts, to determine the AEW TNT champion.
Which was presented by Iron Mike Tyson.
Once we've talked about this match, I will touch on the design of the championship.
The championship apparently is not quite finished.
Yes, apparently due to the outbreak of you-know-what,
COVID-19!
the championship final design has been temporarily delayed. And as the design itself, to me, as it looks, it's not a bad design, it's just a bit too simplistic, I would say.
Yes,
because it's
the match.
Because it's a red strap, which I actually like, unlike when the Universal Championship was unveiled.
Yeah.
The center plate is kind of reminds me of the what was it? Wind Eagle, you know what belt.
Oh yes. Yeah.
It's almost a mixture of that and something else. The top bit has AEW wrestling or All Elite wrestling engraved. Of course, you got champion at the bottom in like a red ribbon.
Yeah.
And the center of the belt you have in big letters TNT, and the side plates is not 100% sure what that building is supposed to be. But the finish of the so-called finished design, the plates will be gold rather than silver.
Yes.
Going back to the match, this was one cracker of a match, as we suspected it would be, because this feud has gotten very personal with assaults of snakes on Brandy Rose. So they go at it.
They do.
Of course, Mike Tyson was introduced.
Yes.
Now, thankfully, as we kind of suspected it was going to be, after some interference by both of them, and Arn Anderson and
Jake
Roberts were ejected from ringside.
Yes, they were.
Cody managed to hit the crossroads, but Archer kicked out.
Yeah.
Towards the final bit of the match, we had Roberts come out with what appeared to be a snake bag, only for Mike Tyson to cut him off in the pass, pretty much saying, "Oh no, you don't." This would allow Cody Rhodes to hit 2 straight crossroads onto Lance Archer and get the 3 count. And now Cody Rhodes, aka Cody, don't know why he doesn't use Rhodes' name at the minute,
I don't know,
is the first AEW TNT champion. And like I said, it looks like he may be hitting heads again with MJF, who cost him the AEW World Championship when he was going after Jericho.
Yes.
Now, change number 2 to the original card.
Yes.
Originally, Chris Statlander was scheduled to take on Dr. Britt Baker.
But due to Dr. Britt Baker suffering a nasty ACL injury, basically ruling her out for 9 to 12 months.
6 months minimum. And suffered in a tag team match in which it involved Nyla Rose, who we will get on to momentarily.
Yep.
She was pulled out of this match and replaced by Penelope Ford, who we mentioned earlier came out for the Casino ladder match.
And let's just say the winner of the match was Chris Statlander.
In 5 minutes and 30 seconds. However, that match did not go quite as quick as the next one did.
Yes, after that match, Sean Spears
AKA
the
the perfect 10 Ty Dillinger.
That's copyright. Grabbed the microphone in the middle of the ring and decided to declare himself the winner of the match because they thought there was no way
that Goldust, aka Dustin Rhodes,
again copyright,
was going to be there. So he grabs the mic, starts saying that he's not there. Then Dustin's music plays.
And out from the stage.
Wait. And then he ribs the crowd saying he's not there. Blah 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 blah. Instructs referee Audrey Edwards to start counting to 10. Then Dustin's music goes off again, and out comes wife of Cody, Brandy Rhodes, to let's just say distract Spears enough for Dustin to appear from behind.
Yep,
and
from behind.
And start beating the crap out of him. Now we should point out that Spears was well in a suit here, not exactly wrestling gear. But within 3 minutes and 20 seconds, Dustin managed to hit the final reckoning and get the victory.
Yes, in what was not one of Sean Spears' most finest hours.
Well, has he had any? He hasn't had much success in any company.
No, but this next match was a no disqualification, no count-out match for the AEW Women's Women's World Championship.
Yes, whether it was just because Nyla Rose is, and I mean this in the most polite way, big.
Yes, and she is the first transgender woman in professional wrestling.
But the championship doesn't look good on her. Because of the size of her thing, I doubt she can even get it around her, which is why she tends to carry it down to the ring rather than have it around her waist. But
as Nyla defended her championship against Akira Shida.
Yes, and this match was violent.
Yeah, brutal was another word.
Yes, but the no disqualification bit really
comes into play here.
And kind of what's the best way of saying this? Bit Nyla Rose in the ass.
Yes,
because she was hit with a candlestick.
Ouch.
Then a Daniel Bryan style almost London Knee.
Yep.
To have her lose the championship.
And Akira Shida is now your new AEW Women's World Champion. Now, whether AEW did this because of tragic circumstances that happened to another wrestler in another company that is not related to the company that we dare not mention.
Yes, or whether that was the plan all along, because Nyla Rose had been champion for just over 3 months. I would have thought that they may have given her a slightly longer run.
But in any event, Nyla Rose is no longer the champion.
For a moment. So, we move on to the co-main event.
Yeah.
As Mr. Luke Harper and
Copyright.
I mean Mr. McMahon copyright. I mean Mr. Brody Lee,
aka the Exalted One.
challenges Dean Ambrose.
Copyright.
I mean John Moxley for the AEW World Championship.
And once again, Mr. Brody Lee comes out to the ring wearing John Moxley's championship.
Yes, that championship isn't yours yet. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
And this
Match was brutal.
Yes.
A bit more lenient to what we would expect. I mean, we even had a paradigm shift that Moxley did to Mr. Brody Lee through the stage.
Yes, and Lee kept kicking out until Moxley
decided to go a little bit innovative
and managed to get a sleeper hold onto Brody Lee, which made him pass out, and the match was stopped by the referee, and for making the winner of this match, and still AEW champion, John Moxley, by technical submission.
You don't hear that very often in a world title match.
You don't hear that very much throughout wrestling in general.
But now we go on to a...
Which means, by the way, that Moxley will face Brian Cage for the AEW World Championship.
Yes.
But now we go on to... I don't know what I'm going to say about this. The reason that AEW will also coming at us from TNIAA Bankfield,
which is the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Which was the Stadium Stampede match, in which the tag teams of Hangman Adam Page and Kenny Omega would be teaming up with the Young Bucks, and Nick Jackson, and Matt Hardy.
Yes.
And they would take on the Inner Circle of the former World Champion, Chris Jericho, Jake Hager,
Copyright.
Sammy Guevara, and Santana and Ortiz. Not to be confused with Otis.
No.
What do I say about this? This was almost WWE's their version of trying to pull off a Boneyard match style, a Funhouse match style, and a Headquarters style Money in the Bank ladder match.
Yes.
It seemed that's what the kind of thing that they were going for.
Yeah, and even at one point, Sammy Guevara was on the outside when all of a sudden you see Hangman Adam Page on horseback, and he would get chased out of the arena into the confines of the arena.
Yes. Also, we had a new, after the unfortunate passing, shall we say, of Vanguard 1.
Yes.
Matt Hardy managed to bring a new little friend with him.
And even at one point, when Matt Hardy was chucked into a pool by Santana and Ortiz, we had different versions of Matt Hardy appear.
Yes, we have. Matt Hardy has done a great job since joining AEW of switching back and forth between the Attitude Era style Matt Hardy and the woken/broken version of Hardy.
And he even had the Mattitude version, whatever it was.
Matt Hardy version 1.
Yes, and even at one point, he even rung Ortiz's bell by putting him in an actual bell.
But
Even Hangman Adam Page even went to a bar, surprise, surprise, and had a bar brawl with Jake Hager.
But after fighting throughout the entire stage and for a good half hour, it was Kenny Omega who performed the one-winged angel onto Sammy Guevara from the stage and seats onto a platform below that would win the match, I should say, for a team of Adam Page, Matt Hardy, and the Elite.
In pretty much what was an out-of-control match.
Yes, so that was AEW's Double or Nothing. Definitely a interesting pay-per-view. And I will say this. I am not going to be a wrestling fan who trashes one company over the other.
Yeah.
But at the moment, and this is possibly because one company has just started doing it, but AEW seem to be doing a better job when it comes to at least feeling like there's a crowd there.
Yeah.
Even if it's a small one. So, let's go through the results.
Yeah, we will.
On the pre-show, Best Friends defeated Private Party to become #1 contenders for the Tag Team Championships.
Brian Cage beat Darby Allin, Colt Cabana, Orange Cassidy, Joe Janela, Scorpio Sky, Kip Sabian, Frankie Kazarian, and Luchasaurus to win the poker chip and cash in for a future AEW World Championship match.
MJF defeated Jungle Boy.
Cody became the inaugural AEW TNT champion by defeating Lance Archer.
Chris Statlander defeated Penelope Ford, and Dustin Rhodes defeated Shawn Spears.
Akira Shida defeated Nyla Rose to become the new AEW Women's World Champion.
And Jon Moxley defeated Mr. Brody Lee by technical submission to retain the AEW World Championship.
And the Elite of Adam Page, Matt Hardy, Kenny Omega, Matt Jackson, and Nick Jackson beat the Inner Circle of Chris Jericho, Jake Hager, Sammy Guevara, and Santana and Ortiz in a Stadium Stampede match.
So that does it for our AEW Double or Nothing show. We are not 100% sure when we will be coming at you next with AEW news. Hopefully it will be within the next month or so. But next week we switch companies to come at you with a almost appropriately named In Your House show.
So until then, he's been
Royce Jones, and he's been
Sean Smith, and we will see you next time. And my